Really simple question. Might be an even simpler answer. But what is a scent that triggers a specific memory for you?
Herbal essence and middle school love.
Herbal essence, the shampoo?
Yeah.
Is that what girls were using back in 1975?
Yes.
What was it, like pea?
Huge.
Like the strawberry lotion?
And I remember, yeah, like that stuff, like Bed Bath Beyond.
Bath and Body Works.
Bath and Body Works. Yeah. Yeah, like that. Just that whole.
Bed Bath and Body Works.
I think because that's the first time you realize like there's a way you project yourself into the world, like how you look, how you smell, how you act, your likes and dislikes, your music. And I remember that being a very like deep.
The intention.
Yeah, like you control everything about you.
I remember Asian girls smelling like a combination of bleach hair, Bath and Body Works, and cigarettes.
Yeah,
So when you smell cigarettes, what do you think? What's the memory?
No, like if you the three combination is like when after they bleach their hair, they have that after smell, and then they spray themselves with like fucking herbal. Bath and Body Works, and it's something fruity like strawberry.
Yeah,
and then
lotion.
they're smoking cigarettes, and then that combination.
Is there something that if you caught a whiff of it today, you would be like, oh, it takes me back to this moment?
Yeah, it takes me back to 2002.
What?
No, like 1999, where it smells like ABGs.
Wait, what's the smell?
That combination.
Oh, when you smell that combo specifically.
bleach hair, cigarettes.
Where do
and
you smell that combo? Today.
when an Asian girl walks by.
So Asian girls still smell like Asian girls did in the 2000s?
If they smelled like that, it would take me back.
Oh, okay. Is there something specific for you?
If I smell something today, it would take me back.
So that's the thing.
Like
It's
time travel, right?
Yeah,
you
yeah,
smell
yeah.
it.
What do you smell
Whoa.
today out in the world where if you caught a whiff, you were like, oh,
Cocoa butter.
What does that
Cocoa
say
butter.
to you too?
Just takes me back to like,
Lotioning your skin as a kid.
yeah, literally like
Your own, like-
that was like the #1 lotion as a kid. Was just cocoa butter, and I don't get me wrong, I loved cocoa butter, but it never was enough. I still felt ashy after I finished. Like 10 minutes later, I was like ashy as hell. I felt like.
Oh dang.
So I gotta get like I feel like I gotta get like the thick Vaseline type, and that's the type I use now. But whenever I smell cocoa butter, I'm like, oh, that motherfucker's gonna be ashy like 5 minutes later.
It'll never last.
Yeah, there was that what's that green yellow that like parents would put on everything?
It's the
Yao-san?
It's a Green Eagle brand.
There's like a green like oil that like I swear was the fucking ailment for anything.
Oh, it's like smells like Tiger Balm.
It's like eucalyptus, peppermint.
Yeah. It's like if you fucking have a stuffy nose, they'll shove it in your nostril. If you fucking close the car door on your fingers, they'll put it all over your fingers. If you know what I mean, it's like any cure-all type thing that like that my parents would always just put on me.
it's like the Vicks or the Robitussin.
Kinda, yeah.
Oh.
But it's very specifically my parents would give me that. So if I were to smell that today, it would be like childhood all over.
There's the smell of, for me, it's the smell of shaving cream. Cause like, yeah, I don't use shaving cream, but like when I smell it, it reminds me of when I was a kid. My dad used to take me to the same barber shop like over and over. It was in Downey on Telegraph, and it was a barber shop that was ran, and all three barbers were really old Marines.
Oh, cool.
So they were like super white hair, hella old, but like hella tatted.
Yeah.
And then they had like the Semper Fi stuff on the wall and all this stuff. I didn't know what any of it meant. Yeah, really old. And they were really like grumpy. And then my dad just loved going there. And then he was always like, yeah, you gotta be nice to them. And then like they were just super mad all the time.
Did they have the razor with the leather thing?
Razor, yeah. They would straight razor, and they would like, and then I just remember they had like just the smell of it, because for some reason they would always like use it, even though I was like a kid. They would just put them like, someday you're gonna do this yourself, and they would like have that whole like demeanor of like, that's what I thought like old Marines were like all the time. And then they had like you know those old radios that look like, it basically looks like a chapel. It's like so old that it looks like a building. Yeah, and they would listen to their like old ass fucking songs on it, and the quality was so bad. I was like, why do we come here? My dad's like, you gotta learn respect.
Can we just go to Supercuts?
Yeah,
I
wanted
to.
to.
Bulldogs, the aftershave. Oh man, that takes me back to boot camp every single time.
It's an aftershave, and it has like a very distinct smell. And then I remember like in boot camp, like let's say if you need to clean the place really good, you would just take that and even pour it into a mop bucket too.
that the aftershave that you have to use that one?
That's the one that they like sell at like the PX. Like, so you're given like a certain, in boot camp, there's only like one place you can go to go get like supplies you need for like toothpaste, toothbrushes, all that stuff.
They don't just give you toothpaste?
No, you actually gotta go buy that shit.
Oh.
But they give you money on the card, but then you still gotta go buy
Than
it.
like us buying toothpaste right here?
No.
Oh,
No,
damn.
it's not.
And the toothpaste is weird, like AIM. Or whatever.
Oh, AIM?
It's some like off-brand.
Yeah,
like,
AIM. I grew up using AIM.
But yeah,
AIM.
that smell of bulldogs, it will definitely trigger like boot camp mentality every single time. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you? Chinese incense.
Chinese in.
Yeah, dude.
One of my favorite, and I think this one's more on the funny side. You know, cum trees.
Yeah, I remember those.
I
Yeah.
remember the first time where I knew what jizz smelled like, and then I remember walking by cum trees. I go, oh, this is fucking jizz. But then now every time I walk by cum trees, it just makes me laugh.
What is that tree anyway?
Type in cum
Because in the middle of ELAC, there's cum trees.
There are.
There's cum
Iris
trees.
Caleriana tree.
What did you Google? What
Cum tree.
Yeah, I put which tree smells like cum.
Found it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Google's good, man.
I know.
They can find fucking anything.
Yeah, dude. It's because I remember we would like we would just be out somewhere and be like, yo, there's a cum tree somewhere. Yeah.
There's a cum tree about.
It looks like a little.
It looks like it's coming.
Yeah, it looks like Frosted Flake tree.
Yeah, it just makes you laugh, dude.
It makes you laugh, like being boys.
Look at that picture too.
That's good.
I can't wait till one day me and Ty could get to laugh about a cum tree together.
Yeah, he's gonna have a fun time with that.
Look at the image of it. Just so you know, it ain't just us, bro. Google understands. Google understands that there's a tree like this. Oh, that's a really good one. What's up, Nick?
Smells that reminds you of the past.
Yeah, like something like teleports
They're
you.
tethered to a memory of yours.
So my dad, yeah, cum trees for sure. Just cum trees anytime. My dad used to have this Chevelle that was like broken down in our backyard, and I would always like play in it, but it always smelled like cigarettes and leather. You know what I mean? Like I forgot, I don't even know what year it was, but I used to always play it all the time. Every time I smell that combination of like an old school car or whatever that smell is.
Yeah.
Like just like the knobs, the metal in there, you know, the steering wheel, like that feeling.
It's also probably the
Yeah,
melting dash.
Yeah, dude, seriously. And just like the cigarette burns everywhere. Yeah. But no, it's just like that smell of cigarettes in that for some reason. It's kind of similar like when you go to like a Vegas. It kind of reminds you,
downtown Vegas?
Yeah. Another one is,
What would you play in that car, by the way? What was your
I don't know, just fucking pretending to be like Speed, bro, to be Keanu. Can't take this down below 65, brother.
You must have looked like a crazy ass kid.
Yeah, just fucking.
You see him from the window outside. He's just like
And that's me hitting remember the lady with the cans? The shopping cart? No! I couldn't see it. I don't want to watch that. Durian is one, for sure.
Durian. Ooh, you know that fruit, durian?
It just smells like gasoline and farts and like,
And yet I could eat it.
yeah,
I could eat it too.
and coconut at the same time. Like it's,
It looks like spiky, like you
That's
shouldn't
new
eat
shit,
it.
though.
Some hotels in Asia won't even let you bring it into the hotel because
It tastes like garlic mango.
Is it good?
It tastes like garlic mango.
Freaks like it.
Acquired
But
taste.
the
Costco
smell,
has really good durian.
the smell will go down the hallway. That's the thing. It's
Like they-
very strong.
they tell you not to bring it anywhere.
Yeah, it's-
like unless it's a
smell's
durian
insane.
designated zone.
I've had it fresh though in Asia, and I like it there. I just think something goes weird when you freeze it and like.
It doesn't hold
it
the
tastes
freshness.
good, but the smell is just strong.
The freshness is crazy over there.
See, that reminds me of like chitlins. Like,
Yeah?
You just never want. If you're cooking chitlins in someone's house, your whole house is gonna smell like shit.
What's chitlins? Is it like?
Big intestines.
Oh, well, any intestines is like poopy smelling because that's where poop exists.
I mean, this motherfucker eats stinky tofu, so.
Stinky tofu, crazy.
Stinky tofu is wild. I'll never forget that.
Yeah, it's a next
Oh,
level.
do they have
bro.
that in Shanghai?
They might.
They have it in like the freeway underpass like.
Bro, when you go to China and you have sticky tofu,
It smells like shit.
I had pigeon in out there. Too.
I'd rather eat pigeon all day.
Oh, you had the pig brains?
Yeah.
Oh,
I had it in
damn.
the hot pot. Like, man, I'm like, I will try everything at least once.
Wow.
Same.
You're meant for China then.
Yeah.
They like crazy shit.
Love it out there.
You remember
He told
China?
me he had Uber Eats for fucking turtle over there.
I never said Uber Eats because they don't have Uber Eats there.
That was me.
Well, you did Uber
But I didn't eat it. They just.
Postmated turtle to you?
Yeah, because it was when we were at the job, and then you know people pass the phones around. They're like, "Hey, whatever you want, just
my
take
God.
it." And I started scrolling, and it was nothing but turtles. I was like, "When is it gonna stop being turtles?" And then the guy was like, "It's a turtle restaurant." And I was like, "What the fuck, bro? It's all different." Like, like how personal pan pizza looks. It was like that, but it looked like the turtle communicator when they like in the cartoon when they talk. No. But turtle.
I will say, I'm not gonna assume that you like chicken, but I'm gonna assume that you like chicken. They have for delivery really really cheap. You can get like a half chicken or whole chicken, whatever, and it comes wrapped in like banana leaves, and it's just like this steamed or boiled chicken. It is so fucking juicy and bomb, so cheap, so delectable. You're gonna have to get it. Just throwing that out there.
Dude, you could be a bodybuilder out there, just eat chicken all day.
I was eating chicken all
Does
day.
the smell of crayons make you think of like when you were a kid at all?
Yeah.
Or Marines?
And you know what's funny?
What color did you like?
Yeah, what was your
He's a brown guy. He ate browns.
My favorite crayon? The color?
When you were in the Marines.
Yeah, which one did you eat the
I
most?
think that's more of a special forces type of thing.
You know what else triggers in my memory? The smell of freshly sharpened pencil.
Oh yeah.
It makes me remember being in school and grinding this
I
one.
was just about to say that,
and
yep.
just like trying to do it as long as possible to like not be in your seat. Yeah, because that shit starts to really like whiff when you're doing it a long time.
Take a hit while you're up there.
Yeah.
You said the smell of crayons. The smell of crayons reminds me of Tiff's Jetta.
They always smell like crayons.
Smell like fucking crayons.
Jettas always smell like crayons?
Bro, I don't know what it is.
That was their reputation, that they had a crayon smell. It was something in the interior, like the fabric or the plastic in it or something.
Bro, every time I step in a car, it smells like fucking Crayola. Dude. But it's nostalgic to me. I love that smell though because of it.
It's not nostalgic, but I do love new car smell.
New car smells good.
It's gracious.
Car smells.
Andy got that right now.
Not fabricated too. Not like, you know, a little.
real.
Yeah,
You
real.
have that right now.
It's going away slowly though, you know, and I'm like, oh, I'm losing it.
What makes your car smell? Like, do they spray a certain thing in there, or it's just new parts smell like that?
I don't fucking know.
Maybe it's new plastic, new fabric, new everything.
And no like no sweat, no.
It's a new car smell.
I
though.
thought it
just
maybe.
having everything.
I
new.
thought maybe it was the adhesive that holds it all together in the interior.
Is that what it is?
Maybe
Sets it
because
that way?
why would they all smell like that?
Can you Google what makes new cars smell?
Yes.
You know what's funny? All I smell right now is fucking ammonia.
Because of this?
Yeah. It's like it's still kind of burning.
Oh really?
That's like a big woof, and it was all wet and shit.
You might have melted half your nose hairs.
Barbell Brigade smelling salts.
Okay.
The smelling salts are lit,
Wake the
bro.
fuck up, get some Barbell Brigade smelling salts.
New car smell.
You can smell ammonia.
That, you want to smell ammonia? This is pure ammonia, literally. Come over here on this side.
It's not dangerous.
Come
So
smell it.
Can's gonna try the Barbell Brigade smelling salts. Don't get too close, but take a big whiff.
And,
right here.
and think about what this reminds you of.
Oh, it's
So take deep breaths.
What a wimp!
He spun away, dude.
What a wimp! New car smell. It just says it's the chemicals used in manufacturing.
Oh. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Fucking love it.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah.
Maybe it's just such a positive association.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
With a fucking fun toy.
Yes, it is. It's the what is it called? The endorphins of like, oh, this is my new car.
I like the smell of refrigerator.
Like old or new?
Like when you go in, like a Costco, the refrigerator section.
Freon smell?
Like a walk-in
The
fridge.
Freon
Yeah, the smell of like right at the inside of the door.
Yeah.
Weird. You know, oh, dude, you know what would really hit me if I could smell it right now is the smell of Labella hair gel.
Oh, La Bella.
It was like the hair gel of the 90s.
Yeah, for sure.
You have to like put it all over your
The
hand.
whole fucking tub, it's like neon blue and shit.
Yeah, but you don't smell that anywhere anymore.
Do they have them?
What's that?
I don't know. If they do, I mean, it might be harder to find.
Cool water?
Or LA
Yeah,
Lux?
cool water.
Cool water was good.
Aqua di Gio, dude. That's what I had.
This may be
Aqua di
just
Gio.
me, but I love the smell of new shoes. Like when you just like get a new pair of shoes and you just smell it inside.
It's probably the same thing. The endorphin, you know, just like.
Yeah.
Why does it smell like the last guy's foot?
Yeah, because no one likes the way a vintage store smells. That old shit.
Smell of a Salvation Army.
You like mothballs?
No, I'm like, that smells like mothballs.
Mothballs is next level.
That makes you think of like specific old ass relatives.
You know what? You know what I liked smelling as a kid a lot? When you would walk into like the really nice wooden guitars in like a guitar center. You know, the small room that had like the Martins and the Taylors and shit.
Interesting. I never thought of
That
that.
reminds me. Okay, I remember when I used to play violin. They used to give you this thing called rosin. You know what rosin is? It's like what you put the bow on, but like I guess it makes it like slicker, I guess, or it makes it easier for you to like
wax
play.
or something, right?
Yeah. I guess it's the equivalent of like when you're playing pool and you have something to rub.
A little
on.
chalk.
Yeah.
You used to play
I
violin.
used to play violin when I was a kid, but then like the smell of like I guess it's like horsehair, isn't it?
Yeah,
Horsehair,
yeah.
and then the rosin. That shit reminds me of me just being like.
Is it like a wax or something? Like you put
No,
on
it looks like just like a stone. I don't know.
I
how
think
would you
it's
compare it.
tree sap.
Is that what it
I
is?
think it is.
Oh, shit.
Like it's like resin from a tree, and then you rub that on your whole.
So you're just saying it wrong?
I think
Resin?
I don't think it's. I don't know if it's
That was
resin.
an educated term. A refinery.
It's like it looks like a caramel brick,
Yeah.
like a brown Jolly Rancher.
Bro, you want to know one that's a negative scent that messes me up? You guys know what an airbag smells like when it pops out?
No.
I do.
You know, it gets stuck in your nose, right?
I do.
Yeah.
Well, what would you
Does it use,
describe
like,
it
an
as?
explosive?
It smells like kind of like gunpowder.
Like a cat gun?
And it's got to be a negative association.
It is. But that smell, because it stays stuck in your nose for so long. Because when that shit hits you in the face, it just like all of it goes in there, and you'll smell it for. I felt like weeks after the accident. I was like, ooh.
My trip, I came back from China. I had a photo shoot that same day or the next day, and I was jet lagged, everything tired. I was going back home, and there was this hill called the Barham Hill in Burbank, and I fell asleep in traffic on the road, and then my foot slipped off the brake, and I coasted uphill. I barely hit this fucking lady's back bumper, and all the airbags
Oh,
just set off.
no, they deployed?
Totaled out the car.
Oh, jeez.
That's
But
why
did
I
it
was
hit
like,
you in the
I know
face?
exactly what. No, it didn't hit me in the face because it wasn't a hard impact.
Oh, but it was enough just to trigger the thing.
Yeah, it was enough to
Oh,
just trigger
man.
the airbags, and I woke up to like all the airbags just going off,
And then
and I was like,
the
that
powder's
smell.
thick in the air, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's gross, man. Yeah, it'll mess with you because it's
Definitely
not.
a negative association.
Yeah, and it's not
Mhm.
similar to most smells, so you know that when you smell it, it's gonna only be that memory.
Yep.
Ugh.